My name's Alex, I'm 34 and I'm from London. I think I've always had, generally my hairline was always quite far back, but I would say probably in the last 10 years, it started to deteriorate, go much further back, much quicker. And then I think probably within the last 2 years, especially if I'm exercising, if I'm sweating, it kind of would go into like a M shape, like a McDonald's sign. And, or if the wind blows or if I'm cycling, like my hair will be like really far back. So it just used to stress me out. I mean, I'm quite confident, so I wouldn't say it affected my social life or my confidence, but I would feel self-conscious, but I would probably just keep it internalized, and then me and my friends would just have a running joke about it, or I would start wearing hats more and I would just like kind of change my behavior. But I think sometimes you just have to just get on with it. But yeah, I guess in a way it did affect me. I did so much research. I've actually did a lot of research about the places in the UK. The reviews for those places were nowhere near as good as the reviews for here. And then our friend actually came here and had a hair transplant last year from here. He spoke so highly of it, and I was like, okay. Spoke to him a little bit about it, and then I messaged the Instagram, and that's how I started the conversation. Honestly, truly, I think it's you have to push yourself out of your comfort zone to like initially message somebody on Instagram, then to go over to WhatsApp, especially because you're conversing with somebody who is in another country, a country that I've never been to. I guess I was a little bit apprehensive, but when I started talking with the guy on WhatsApp, it was like, I don't know, I just got an energy straight away that he was like, he knew what he was talking about. He was really confident. He answered all my questions. He did everything that he could do to make me feel comfortable. So that like helps the situation a lot. I tried not to think about it too much because I didn't want to like stress myself out. So when I got here on the day, it was sound. I feel like there's so many experts and so many people here, you feel very comfortable. Like at any point when they initially drew it on, if I wanted to change anything, you're talked through every single process step by step, constantly being reassured. Are you okay? Are you happy with that? Would you like this? Would you like that? So in that sense, you'll feel very comfortable. The procedure was fine. I think I was nervous about the pain because I don't have a very high pain threshold. Like even if I'm getting a tattoo or anything, I'm like, but the only pain that I felt was the initial numbing injections, and that was not bad at all. I'd probably say like a 5 or 6 out of 10 for pain, but it's over so quickly, that initial thing. And then I fell asleep. So I think when they spoke to me about the process, it was going to take up to 8 hours, and I think mine only took about 5 hours, and I slept for like maybe 3 hours of it. And then I came round, moved position, fell back to sleep again. And when you're in there, you can watch Netflix, you can listen to your phone, you can be on TikTok, you can do whatever you like. So it's very, very comfortable. This is my first time in Turkey. So I think when you go abroad to do a procedure like this, like you can be very apprehensive. And I think that was my initial, like I was quite worried about that. But I keep explaining to people, it's like you treat it almost like royalty. It feels like you get met at the airport. I can't remember his name. I think his name was Alfredo. I don't know what. It's something beginning with A. And he was so nice, like sat down with us, spoke about everything, took you to the car, got in the car takes you to the hotel. As soon as you get to the hotel, you're checked in, everything's done. Then you get picked up, taken here, you get met in the car park by somebody else. They bring you up here. Like at no point are you like, oh, like what am I doing or whatever. You're like completely looked after from start to finish. And I don't think that is something that you would get if you were in England. I feel like you'd be definitely left a little bit more to your own device.
Even as the guest.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been really looked after as well.
Yeah. When I had my procedure, they got him a car to go back to the hotel and like all of that. And you're in like a big Mercedes, like Sprinter van almost. So it's like, everything's just so, like, it's honestly perfect. I haven't got a single negative thing to say. And like I put everything on my Instagram. I filmed the whole thing. I put everything on there. I've had like 4 or 5 people reach out to me and be like, oh my God, like, how is it? Like, what's the experience? And I was like, I can't recommend it enough, especially for the money that you pay. Like, versus the prices in England. You're paying like between £2,000 and £3,000 less here. And the treatment that you're getting, I wouldn't even say it's 5-star. It's like more like 6-star, 7-star treatment, honestly. To the team, honestly, I can't thank you enough. Everybody is so friendly. Even the people that don't speak English, you can just feel the energy towards you is so nice, so kind. Everybody's like, wants you to have the best experience, which I think is like so important when you're coming somewhere like this. And for anyone who's wanting to do it, like I was thinking about getting it done for like 2 years. I would just bite the bullet and do it, because now I've done it, it's nowhere near as bad as what I thought it was going to be. It's pretty much almost a painless experience. So yeah, I think you should definitely do it. You should definitely come here to get it done.
If I'm getting mine done. Yeah.
Right.
I'm desperate to come and get mine out.
Yeah, like I've literally said to everybody that I'm speaking to, like, this place, Hair of Istanbul, I cannot recommend this place enough. I said it looks like a spaceship. You come here, it's so clean, like everything feels like high tech. Everything is like the most it can be. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the technology is the best, the treatment, everything is just like top tier. So yeah, 100% you should come here and get it done.